District 1 presents this video to illustrate how investments in transportation will address our mission to provide a safe transportation system that ensures the mobility of people and goods, enhances economic prosperity, and preserves the quality of our environment and communities. The current Federal Transportation Act is MAP 21, or Moving Ahead for Progress in the 21st Century. Signed into law in 2012, MAP 21 created a streamlined, performance-based, and multimodal program to address the many challenges facing our transportation system. These challenges include improving safety, maintaining infrastructure condition, reducing traffic congestion, improving the efficiency of the system and freight movement, protecting the environment, and reducing delays in project delivery. On July 31, 2015, President Barack Obama signed an $8 billion temporary measure that is funding highway and bridge projects and transit programs. The bill will keep the Highway Trust Fund solvent through October 29, 2015. In the meantime, the U.S. Congress will once again be challenged to develop a multi-year transportation bill and funding source that would add more stability to the FDOT 5-year work program. The Highway Trust Fund is the source of funding for most of the programs in MAP 21. The trust fund is comprised of the Highway Account, which funds highway and intermodal programs, and the Mass Transit Account. Federal motor fuel taxes are the major source of income into the Highway Trust Fund. MAP 21 extends the current highway user taxes through September 30, 2016, generally at the rates that were in place when the new legislation was enacted. District 1 is expected to invest over $1.6 billion into our transportation system in the next 5 years, fiscal years 2017 through 2021. The FDOT is updating the Florida Transportation Plan, or FTP, and the Strategic Intermodal System, or SIS, policy plan. The FTP defines Florida's future transportation vision and identifies goals, objectives, and strategies to accomplish this vision. The FTP is the statewide long-range transportation plan for all of Florida. The SIS policy plan identifies policies for planning and implementing Florida's strategic intermodal system, the statewide high-priority network of transportation facilities critical to Florida's economic competitiveness. The Florida Transportation Vision for the 21st Century Roadmap for the Future recognizes that in order for our state to grow, prosper, and create the conditions for the private sector to produce better jobs, Florida must have the best transportation and infrastructure system in the nation. To further this vision, FDOT is developing a Future Corridors initiative, which includes existing transportation improvements and new transportation corridors to accommodate highways where feasible and appropriate. The core of this approach is to get the most from our existing highway corridors, which are the backbone of our economy. Studies will examine the need for better connections between regions, such as between Southwest and Central Florida. District 1 began developing the new tentative 5-year work program this spring. FDOT staff coordinated with modal partners, 6 metropolitan planning organizations, including the newly formed Heartland Regional Transportation Planning Organization, 5 regional entities, and Florida's Turnpike Enterprise. Each year, the planning organizations and regional entities provide their transportation priorities to the district for consideration during development of the work program. Early development of priorities and partnering with these entities stabilizes the department's work program. Our goal is to maintain Florida's transportation system at the level our residents, businesses, and visitors are accustomed to and expect. The new tentative 5-year work program includes an update of the common 4 years of the adopted work program, plus the scheduling of projects for a new 5th year, fiscal year 2021. The work program includes highway, bridge, aviation, seaport, rail, transit, and trail and sidewalk projects. The work program update concludes with approval by Florida's legislature each spring and adoption of the work program by the Secretary of Transportation prior to the new fiscal year, which begins July 1st. District 1 continues to invest billions of dollars into new and existing projects in fiscal years 2017 through 2021. Funds are directed to product support, such as engineering and environmental studies, design, right-of-way, construction and construction engineering inspection, as well as traffic operations, safety projects, and maintenance. You can review a complete list of projects in the new tentative 5-year work program and county maps illustrating the projects by clicking on the About the Work Program page of this website. District 1's Modal Development Office provides transit planning grants to metropolitan planning organizations through the Federal Transit Administration's Metropolitan Planning Program. The district also programmed funds based on priorities of the metropolitan planning organizations for congestion management projects that include traffic signals, turn lanes, and other methods to reduce congestion. We also provided funds to local governments to reimburse them for signal and lighting maintenance. FDOT continues to improve management of the state highway system through the Intelligent Transportation System and Advanced Traffic Management System programs, which include traffic monitoring cameras and dynamic message signs. District 1 has programmed funding for non-highway projects. The current federal transportation bill gives the Federal Transit Administration authority to strengthen the safety of public transportation systems throughout the United States. The Act also places emphasis on restoring and replacing our aging public transportation infrastructure. District 1 Secretary Billy Hadaway is leading a statewide bicycle pedestrian safety initiative. Our district's focus is on Lee, Polk, and Sarasota counties, 3 counties in the state of Florida with the highest number of bicycle and pedestrian crashes. Finally, Florida's Turnpike Enterprise anticipates spending about $34.7 million for resurfacing, guardrail, bridge painting, and thermoplastic pavement marking projects in Okeechobee and Polk counties in fiscal years 2017 through 2021. Copies of the tentative work programs for each of District 1's 12 counties and Florida's Turnpike Enterprise projects in District 1 are available on our website. Just click on the Draft Tentative Work Program button.